U.S. Coast Guard confirms that a Canadian aircraft detected underwater noises in the search area. Crews then refocused their search to try to pinpoint where those noises were coming from. They have not been able to find anything so far, but their search continues. To put in perspective just how massive this search area is, it is larger than the state of Connecticut and roughly twice as deep as the Grand Canyon.
What is the latest on the search operation? You know, what more do we know about these sounds that were detected? Because when I heard it, I was kind of hopeful, and then I kind of heard, well, there's all kinds of sounds that come out of the ocean as well.
Yeah, and lots of noise here as well. By the ocean, we are at a dock here in Boston. The U.S. Coast Guard says its remote-operated vehicle operation was relocated to try to find the source of those noises that were detected, but they've yielded what they call so far negative results. Of course, the search continues, and in a statement on Twitter, the New York-based Explorers Club says that there is cause for hope. It's offering its own members remote-operated vehicles to help with the search. Passenger Hamish Harding is a board member of that club.
This continues to be a really complex case with both a surface search and a subsea search. And our thoughts are with both the crew members and the families. I know that this is an incredibly difficult time for the family. And so we're working very hard as part of an international effort, as part of a unified command with the U.S. Navy, with the Canadian Armed Forces, Canadian Coast Guard, and private enterprise to bring as many assets to bear, as many capabilities to bear at the search site to conduct both a thorough air, surface, and subsea surface search. So we're really focused on bringing all those capabilities to bear. As mentioned in the brief, we had a P3 aircraft, Aurora aircraft flying yesterday that had sonar buoys. The sonar buoys detected noise in the water. We don't know the source of that noise, but we've shared that information with Navy experts to classify it. In the meantime, what we've done is reprioritize the 2 remote operated vehicles that we have searching in the water, and the 1 surface vessel that has sonar capability at the surface of the water in the area of those noises to see if we can locate the source of those noises and locate the people in the submersible. To remember that it's the wreck site of the Titanic, so there is a lot of metal and different objects in the water around this site. That's why it's so important that we've engaged experts from the Navy that understand the science behind noise and can classify or give us better information about what the source of that noise may be. In the meantime, it's a target, it's a focus for us to look at. And so we've deployed the remote operated vehicles and the surface vessel, the Canadian Coast Guard surface vessel that has sonar capability in the vicinity of that to see if we can detect anything in the water.
3 vessels have arrived on the scene this morning, and one of them has scanning sonar capabilities to help with the search. And also this morning, Rear Admiral John Mauger of the U.S. Coast Guard told CBS News that an aircraft with sonar buoys detected noise in the water yesterday, but they don't know the source of that noise. He said there are a lot of metal objects at the Titanic site, which could be the source, and that the noise is, quote, a target to look at. Mauger also said crews will keep searching as long as there's an opportunity for survival. As for how prepared they are for a possible rescue, they say they're looking into various options, but if the submersible is found on the floor of the ocean, the options are quite limited. Anne-Marie?
Yeah, indeed, because we don't know why the submersible isn't moving, and based on that, we'll determine how complicated the rescue effort could be.
Our crews are working around the clock to ensure that we are doing everything possible to locate the Titan and the 5 crew members. This is a complex search effort which requires multiple agencies with subject matter expertise and specialized equipment. While the U.S. Coast Guard has assumed the role of search and rescue mission coordinator, we do not have all of the necessary expertise and equipment required in a search of this nature. The Unified Command brings that expertise and additional capability together to maximize effort in solving this very complex problem.